choices matter, so please take your time. Player discretion is still advised. Please sign your name below, showing you understand and agree to endorse every decision you make. Actions speak louder than words.
Thank God they have some bitch reading this shit for me.
Welcome to Trolley Problem, Inc., founded to help people travel safely across the nation. All our employees must show 3 core values: responsibility, integrity, and respect. With that in mind, let's start your training.
I got all 3 of them
There's
bitches.
a runaway
You know?
trolley barreling down the railway tracks. On the tracks are 5 people unable to move. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will switch to a different set of tracks. However, you notice there is a person on the other track. What do you do?
Kill that dummy. You know, although honestly,
You're
if
going
we
to kill someone. This isn't how I thought I was going to start my day.
if we kill the 5 people, we just open up jobs, bro.
Family and friends will forgive you.
Let's kill that.
Usually we don't expect candidates to kill someone on their first day, but we'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Like,
Just think a little more before acting next time.
look, you guys know I have a point. If I don't kill that one person, there'd be like the whole shit planet. Like, there's so many, like, you know, it would cascade. It would cascade, you know?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The problems would
This
cascade.
test will focus on the first principle, responsibility. Here's Polly. She's 5 years old. While she loves to play in the sand with her dolls, she dreams of looking after the world. Polly's destiny is to grow up to be a great doctor. More of us should take a leaf out of her book. A trolley is heading towards another 5 people. You're next to a lever. If you pull this lever, the trolley will derail and descend down a hill heading for the park's sandpit.
Fuck that bitch or what?
Notice that Polly is in the sandpit, sculpting her dream hospital. What do you do?
Because look, you guys, hear me out.
This much.
Hear me out. Because look, if we pull the lever and we kill the girl, right?
Bye, Polly.
You know, like, look, I'll explain myself after, right?
That is an odd take on being responsible. The dictionary definition: to be the primary cause of something and so able to be blamed or credited for it. Are you to blame for the death of a young girl?
Okay. So look. Okay. So let's get the paint out since it's still in the same theme, right? So like, you know, if we got the theme right, so there's the girl, right? And she dies, right? She's dead, the girl, right? She has the hair, you know, and you know, the little girl, right? So if she dies, you didn't kill 5 people, right? 5 people lived, right? You know? So what happens when 5 people die is because like they could have kids too, you know? They could be parents. You know, they could have kids, and because I killed the whole 5 of those people, they grew up without dads or moms, you know? And then they get into drugs, you know? Whereas if I kill just the daughter, maybe just the parents come and kill me, you know? And then, but I have a certain amount of skills, right? I have certain skills that would avoid that, right? So I think we're doing good here, all right? We're still doing good.
The end justifies the means. The key to this test is integrity. This is Tyrone. He is a 30-year-old secretary at a law firm who enjoys binge-watching crime shows. Tyrone is a very large man. You don't really know anything else about him, apart from the fact that he has a severe phobia of trains. Now we are upping the ante. You are on a bridge with Tyrone, watching a trolley speeding towards 5 people again. You can only stop it by deliberately pushing Tyrone off the bridge, blocking its path. Do you push Tyrone off the bridge? Or let the train hit 5 people?
Honestly, I wouldn't even watch. I'd just leave.
821 million people are starving in the world.
Honestly, if I put...
Tyrone will thank you. He's planning to binge watch a lot this week.
Honestly, fuck Tyrone. He a bitch anyways, you know? I'm fat phobic anyways.
The cleaning company with the best reviews are Happy Cleaning Limited. Who knew one body could make so much mess? A cat has 9 lives. Now for the final core value, respect. It seems we've run out of resources to continue your testing. I'm going to need you to go and grab some mannequins. You will need to take the next trolley, so don't get distracted by that dog. The trolley leaves in 1 minute. There is a dying dog down on the tracks. No trolleys will use that line today, so the dog will not be hit. You're in a rush. Do you kill the dog, putting it out of its misery, or leave it to die, cold and alone? Let nature take its course. Don't listen to the yelps. I couldn't leave it there to die alone.
But you're asking me to kill the fucking dog, bro. What am I, a fucking psychopath?
When you respect something, you're meant to care about its feelings and wishes. Instead, you just left it there to die. If you play with fire, you'll get burned.
Alright.
Oh, great. I've just heard those kids are back. They keep sneaking down onto the tracks. With all the training from this week, you should be able to decide a straightforward outcome for these reprobates. Just remember, respect, responsibility, and integrity.
You ever think, why are those other 5 people on the tracks? Honestly, I should be killing them, you know? Why are they on the tracks? Why the fuck they on the tracks? Like, there's no reason for them to be on the tracks.
5 trespassers have snuck down onto the trolley line even though signs warn them of the dangers. The trolley is currently heading for a co-worker. Do you let your co-worker die or sacrifice the delinquents?
Look, you pull the thing, right? You kill all the delinquents, right? And then you say, like, they shouldn't have been there.
Save on a joint funeral. All that mess is going to end up in the same coffin.
You get what I'm saying? Whereas my coworker, if he dies, we hire a new guy, and then the new guy sucks, and then, you know, it's a big problem, you know?
You killed 5 kids.
No, I didn't.
Right then, I guess your results for the first week are in. I'll run these up the flagpole and see what the suits upstairs think.
They shouldn't have been there, bro. Why were they there? There wasn't... Oh, I have to open
Dear
it.
sir or madam, we have been following your exemplar practice this week at Trolley Problem, Inc. and would like to thank
Why
you
would
for
they
your
say
hard
sir and
work,
madam? Like,
especially
what if
when
I'm
some
not either?
challenging decisions had to be made. We would like to invite you to take employment at the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. This is a prestigious position and was created to help keep the public safe through all walks of life.
I thought you guys stood with Ukraine. Huh?
The best laid plans go astray. It looks like you've impressed someone upstairs with last week's answers. You've been transferred to the Trolley Health Corporation, THC. THC is stoic, focusing more on justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. We'll start with justice. Today, you'll be in A&E. A young male has come in from a car accident and urgently needs a heart transplant. There's only one in the hospital, and this heart is scheduled to be given to an elderly man waiting upstairs. He will surely die without it. Who should get the heart?
The elderly man, right? Because he paid for it.
Back off this old boy.
How'd the fuck this kid even get hurt? Doesn't even make sense.
This guy is really old. It'll be an awful waste of a heart if he doesn't even survive the operation.
Okay, that bitch convinced me there at the end, alright? So don't blame me, blame that bitch, alright? She got a point. She got a point.
You made an excellent choice. Well done. The elderly man deserved that heart much more. Oh, wait. Did you save the young guy? Oh. You can't win them all. You're late. The hospital is rammed. Every staff member has their hands full, so you're going to have to go out on the ward and help the sick, gross, decaying people. Remember, temperance. Restrain yourself and think it through.
All right.
A patient has begged to be euthanized. Euthanasia is currently illegal. You will have to be the one who gives the lethal dose. You will need to look into their eyes and end their life. What do you do? The family will be thankful. They can still feel good about sending flowers. What if they're undercover? This could be a sting operation.
It's not though. Shut up, bitch, alright? We're gonna kill this guy, alright? And the reason why, alright, we're gonna euthanize him is because when we, that's the whole point of medicine, right?
You actually did it.
Well, I thought you were here, Skimby. What the fuck? Why you... Ain't that the whole point of medicine? Is that you, like... If a patient wants to die... You had to take a dookie? And you didn't take the fucking stream with you? What if I'm trying to smell that shit, huh? Oh, wow.
Be slow in choosing, but slower in changing. The last few days have been tough. It was only a week ago you were on the trolleys. Today should be easier. You have a choice to make which some people would see as a good problem to have. It's just going to take courage.
All right.
You have 5 patients. Each needs a different organ, but no organs are available. A healthy young traveller comes in for a routine checkup. Their organs are compatible with all 5 dying patients.
Oh, shit.
Do you kill the tourist and use their organs to save the 5 in desperate need? That's 1 life for 5.
Bro, I'm not about that life, honestly. Like, I can't kill you like that. Like, how the fuck would I kill him?
Getting away.
I would
have to save the many.
I would have to hit him with a fucking brick, bitch, or some shit. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Calm down. I'm not about that life. You know, the other one, I had the euthanasia needle, and he was saying, "Hey, bro, can you just kill me?" Cool, bro. I got you.
You let 5 people die today. You probably should have looked into their backgrounds. Looks like one was researching into improving vaccines. Hopefully that won't be an issue down the road.
Fuck COVID.
You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. You have been promoted yet again. You now run the hospital. You've been asked to roll out a new vaccine in Central City. This vaccine will stop a large number of children from becoming severely ill, but you'll need to deal with their parents. We need your words of wisdom. Do you start a mandatory vaccination program among children to stop this endemic? Slight problem. Clinical trial data suggests the vaccine will make 1 in 5 children severely ill, much worse than the virus itself.
What do you think, you guys? Skimby, let's go, let's go, let's go. I need your help on this one.
Don't tell me you're in charge of
Bro, where are you?
vaccine.
What are you doing? Kill him?
Why did
Okay.
you answer the trolley one again?
Alright, cool. Glad we agree, you know? Oof. That was a tough one, you know? Because...
Well, you've definitely made a name for yourself. Next, you'll be telling me you believe in healing crystals, coloured auras, and ghosts.
5,000 children died? Rookie numbers, bro.
Beggars can't be choosers. Your hospital is getting noticed. You're now going to have to make some big decisions. They will affect a lot of people. While choosing, always keep in mind justice, temperance, courage, and wisdom. The people.
Bro, that's every day. What do you
Try
mean?
to develop breakthrough medicines for the endemic. While testing, placebos will be given to thousands of ill patients. Without proper treatment, some will die today in the hope you could make a breakthrough tomorrow. Do you start the research or continue treating patients as usual?
What the fuck was that? Why would you scare me like that?
Doing the right thing? Who needs new medicines anyway?
Treat them?
Four humors again. Bile, phlegm, blood.
You know, like, I was actually, honestly, I didn't even listen to it because I was very distracted with the picture of the little girl with the X's on her face, you know?
Treating the patients is a smart move. Let's just let someone else develop the new medicines. I mean, I'm sure someone will want to at some point.
Bitch, I'm not even smart. So, like...
Dear insert_name.
Okay.
Congratulations. This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division. In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars.
Honestly, I do think,
Familiarity breeds
what is it called? Driverless cars is the future, you guys.
Well, la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things first, your
Wow.
artificial intelligence needs some direction. A self-driving car is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers? That child has as much right to live as anyone else.
No, he doesn't. Why is he on the fucking...
If you put this car on the road, do you not feel responsible for their death?
No, because why the fuck he tripped? His uncoordinated self killed himself, alright?
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
That's true, you guys. Did you guys know that?
Necessity is the mother of invention. Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time. You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident? or a system that would save our passengers at any cost. Will people buy cars that will kill them?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bitch, you better be out in the streets in our cars.
Buy our cars.
Why would you be out there not in our cars, bro? But like, nah, honestly, that's bad because what if they crash into a house?
Saving the passengers.
Man, I
does
low-key, I
help with
picked
our
the wrong
technical
one there.
problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people. Good work, I guess.
Why would you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that before? Now I'm a racist too? What the fuck?
Honesty is the best policy.
God damn it.
The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening.
Okay, I didn't pay attention. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening. Huh.
A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Respect.
You're
You know why?
just let a
Because
potential murderer walk the streets.
look. Murder has a 65%. I think that's what the percentage
Now
is.
they'll be able to kill again.
65%
I'll let you explain that to the victim's family.
solve rate. All right? So he's gonna get caught eventually. You guys never watched Criminal Minds and fucking what's the other ones with the murders, Law and Order and shit? They always
I
get
have a
caught.
feeling the investors upstairs will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding their taxes.
You know? Exactly. Fuck taxes. I'm American,
Put all
bro.
your eggs
We threw
in
tea
one
into the
basket.
ocean. Cause fuck England, bro. Fuck the
So the company has
EU.
moved into delivery
Mother-
services now. They move
Mother
pretty quick around
flippers.
here. Sounds like they've got some
Exactly.
good
Stocks,
cargo.
bro.
Good luck with the new workload.
So the company has moved into delivery services now. They move pretty quick around here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload.
One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming. Fast approaching a narrow tunnel, once again a child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
Bro, what's up with these kids, bro?
World for the children.
Why are they tripping? There's a saying where I come from,
A
alright?
statue of them should make for a fitting
And it says, it goes like, bitches be tripping, you know? So we don't need more bitches in the world, alright?
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a...
Shut up, lady. I know what I did. Over global warming, LMAO, rip in pieces, oh boy. Exactly, right? My bad. Unless you're like one of those people who really thinks a vegan cookbook, dope. Unless you're one of those people
What
who...
goes around comes around. Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem, Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin, is a very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here? Why didn't you save the dog again? Oh no. Tommy has lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally, he needs medical help.
Again, the reason why, alright, we're gonna kill Tommy, right,
Even after the dog
is because I'm fat phobic. I've already said this. I'm fat phobic, so we're gonna kill Tommy.
Very
Is
large villain.
That's why I killed his brother, and you mean to tell me he's his twin brother? He's the
You
same
save
size,
that
bro.
dog. Hopefully the media won't
Oh
find out
shit,
about
somebody's
this.
calling me.
People may blame you for his death. Services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in.
Merry birthday? I know, right? Have a good 18th birthday. How'd you know I was 18, bro? And no, I'm old.
The investors have come up with an idea, but we need to run it by you.
All right.
Should we develop a subscription plan so that our customers, who pay monthly, are valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations? This is all sounding pretty communist to me.
No additional protection, bro.
Who are you to decide how people spend their money?
Because if that comes out to the public that we're killing people, like you're safer, would they'd think of you as a shit person,
I don't
you
want
know?
to question your decision. You've obviously thought long and hard about it, but well, this is a bit awkward. I wasn't aware you were such a spineless commie.
Well, that's the
What sort of
idea
support do they,
behind
the company,
self-driving
taxes?
cars, right? So like, let me go look up so you guys can see what we're talking about, right? So we have those right? So if you or BLNK, right? So if you look at the images, right? They have like these charging units, right? And then you have like what is it called? What is the other one called? Um a park structure, right? So you would have like a parking lot structure, right? Like this. And it's just filled with these, right? And then you would order like an Uber, right? And the parking lot structure out comes a self-driving car, goes to your location, and you would only pay $200 per subscription, right? A month. This is why they're saying future there's not nobody's going to be driving cars, and we're going to look back on it and we're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, we actually used to let people drive drunk and shit. Like, that's crazy, you know? Like, we used to let people drive, like, who are going blind and shit. Like, we really used to let people drive. So, you know, like, you pay $200 a month or some shit, you know, which is like the average car insurance policy, right? Or something or along those lines, right? So like $300 plus gas and stuff, you know. Then the car comes, and then you get in the car. It takes you wherever you want within like a certain amount of miles. So that's the idea behind self-driving cars. But that's why they're saying electric makes it a big difference, because electric you can, as battery technology gets better, the cars could go further in one charge. So it would make it so like if I wanted to, I could get one from here to San Francisco, and it's easy pickings, you know? But that's the future. I think it's the future,
It's
but
better to be safe
we'll
than
see.
sorry. Sounds like we have some leaky workers. The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here. The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
Honestly,
Hiring another 5 to replace them is going to be hard work. I think Francis is a widow. What a sad end to a life.
I don't know. This one I kind of feel guilty, you know? Not gonna lie here. Like, because honestly, we should get rid as much of them as possible.
Today. Turned out this job was everything to Francis. And I mean everything.
We should have fired all of them.
Watch the donut, not the hole. Great. So, the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5 colleagues. This one is a doozy. An experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
Technically, you're the creator,
Coders are
right?
clearly under pressure from you to make such a mistake.
Yeah, but a mistake's a mistake, and this one's a
Maybe
big
all
one.
of this is your fault.
It's not my fault. I told them what their job was, and they did it wrong. So technically, how the fuck is that my fault? Stop trying to blame me for other people's shit, man. They're the ones who went to school. I'm paying them. I'm fucking paying them to
Coders
do
who
the
made
shit.
The mistake are now being dealt with. They will each get a 10-year prison sentence.
Exactly.
Maybe you did push them too hard.
No, I didn't. All right, I didn't even give them a fucking deadline. All right. So how you gonna tell me that I did that? All right, stupid lady.
If you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service? New idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
Honestly, this one would be the better
This is
one,
going to
right?
disrupt everything for profit.
Yeah, but go big or go home. You know, either you become the eaten or you
I will
become,
look into growth hacking,
you know, the
sign-ups
the
and
predator,
inviting
right? You
friends.
eat them or they eat you. You know, that's how business works, you guys. So technically, if I'm going in business, we're gonna go for this one. What the fuck? Although I feel like
Oh, great. The free travel thing seems too good to be true, and there are now rumors that you run a human trafficking and child sex ring.
what the fuck?
Apparently, if you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep. People do not like you at all.
Wait, was there something that I missed out?
A fool and his money are soon parted. Oh, these last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't win with journalists. We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick. To help with public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
The workers. If you can't beat them, join them, you know?
Get a lot each.
I don't care, they work for me.
The amounts we're talking about may be seen as an insult.
I take care of my people, all right?
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax.
Like 80%, 81% of players worldwide agreed with me, all right? They agreed with me, all right? So freak off. Although if you read the book like Thank You Economy, right? Like it would be like the other way around, right?
You're trending, but now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution? A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or minorities. Do you lie in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded? If the customers stay loyal, does that mean they support racism?
I feel like we lie, right? Because then we're gonna get that cancel Oz again, right?
People know we spread misinformation and don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour. It's like that in tech. Users only care how easy it is for them. Get over it. The best things in life are free. Due to your technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, what do you plan to do about it?
Well, they say as machines take away our jobs, right, you guys? The entertainment business grows because we have more time on our hands. So,
If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
we continue with the development, all right, you guys, because this is part
I
of
take
the
it
future.
you haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
You know, because if the self-driving cars are safer, although they don't say it is, I think it is, right? It will be.
Spoiler, Icarus died at the end.
Bro, they're trying to scare me. More Johnny Sins. You guys are catching on.
This AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
Your game ran into a problem and needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info. It looks like
A bad workman always blames his tools. We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control. 5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
I feel like we recall, right? Because
Even the patch notes say this update does nothing.
if you recall, The cars.
If you just shut your eyes and really wish hard, this may work.
Oh man, we're looking out here like what was that one? Recall wouldn't be bad. It's gonna be terrible for the stock. What are you talking about? We out here looking like what's that flying company?
Try to keep
Bose?
everyone happy, but ultimately just get in the way. Having said that, I think even he would see this as a lost cause and move on.
Bro, we's a business at the end of the day,
Two
bro.
wrongs don't make a right. One of the big brains in the lab has been able to reverse engineer the hacking code and fix this mess once and for all. We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, will you hack our competitors?
But I feel I'm like such a good person that I don't want to at the same time. I'm only doing this because like I'm on stream right now, you know. But like,
Anyway, I think you'd be pretty popular in prison. After going through this hacking code, I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
wow, they have a
Drowning man will clutch at a straw. This is it. An employee knows everything. They have monitored and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a meeting with you on the rooftop right now. Everything you've
Push them
done and
off.
said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
To further the plot, we were gonna push them, all right? But in a real world scenario, I wouldn't, all
This
right?
could be your most
But
immoral
because this is
decision
a
yet.
fucking
You've
game,
outdone yourself.
but it's a fucking game, lady. Shut up, all right? So
If they have a copy on them. Now that would be incriminating.
that's true. Just to further the game, all right?
Maybe you're not cut out for the ruthless world of business. Let's look for a new job. Maybe retail? I don't
Oh.
think you're in the right head.
I work retail already, lady, so I'm a
Dear
professional.
Redacted, we've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness and determination to do what is necessary.
Choke them
The
out.
development of your
What choke?
technologies
A
is a
guillotine?
giant step towards Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted. Don't
Sheesh.
look a gift horse in the mouth. It appears you've now been headhunted by the Secret Service. Every decision has led you here. Now what you do actually matters. You must trust
Look.
the judgment of those
Look
you
at how
work
good my flicks
alongside.
are.
With that said, let's finalize your training. You're in a foreign land. Wind whips your face as you grip your rifle tightly, waiting to be given your target. Through your earpiece, you're told to shoot the person on your left. You know nothing about them, the repercussions, or the reason for the assassination.
Right? I feel like that's the right
You're
answer.
meant to shoot someone for a job offer.
Bitch, I fucking killed like 2 kids. You think I'm gonna fucking not do this one?
You trust way too easily.
You know I have a point.
They are dead. Good job, I guess. What's another life to you anyway?
Exactly.
Here are your
At this
badge
point,
and weapon.
look. At this point, lady, look. I've killed 10 people, murdered 2 of them, failed 2 projects. All right, and then I've recalled 500,000 cars. All right, lost holy moly jobs. All right, and then lies told 1. I've only lied once to the media. All right, attempts to buy love 1. Although technically, is it really buying love? I'm just giving my money. I was giving my money to people who work for me,
Strike while the
you know,
iron is hot.
for their loyalty. That's what I was paying them for.
Here we go. You've been given a partner and a support team of 5. Your mission is to terminate a man known to have connections with dangerous AI. Looks like they worked for you, possibly someone you fired. Get in the plane. Your team is about to take off.
Don't tell me it was that old fart, Francis, bro. All right, because that's the only motherfucker I fired.
I don't know how to say this, but there is a bomb on the plane. If it doesn't kill you outright, you're probably going to crash in the mountains. You have to get all the switches into their left position to deactivate the bomb. The catch is you have to move 2 at once. Hurry up! If you die, what happens to me?
Okay. 2 at once.
I would like you to know. This is all your fault.
What was I doing the whole time?
Ouch! Okay, 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 I'm safe. You look a little stuck. We could be here a while. Hopefully we have enough food. Looks like your support team survived and are making a fire around the leaking jet fuel. An empty vessel makes much noise.
They did that on purpose. There's no way to solve that one.
After crash landing in no man's land, you're trapped under parts of the wreckage and must pass the time and help boost morale. The plane has 5 surviving crew members. They look to you and your partner for entertainment. Why do I have to say this out loud? Fine. Your partner asks, to save your life, what would you rather your brain be placed inside? A dachshund or a flamingo?
Dogs are cuter than flamingos. Fuck flamingos. They're only pink because they eat shrimp. Can you believe that shit? Trash ass flamingo body, a bird. You want to be in a bird, bro? Flamingos could barely even fly, right? Dogs, they look dope, bro. Even this little dog.
Dachshund. If you're going to answer, at least take it seriously.
Although the flamingo, I would fly away, bro. I'd be flying. Flamingo.
A flamingo. So cringe. When we get out of here, let's leave this out of the biography.
You'd be able to fly. What the fuck are you talking about?
An ounce of protection is worth a pound of cure. Your partner secretly shows you they have food, almost like they expected something like this to happen. The crew members are starving. If they don't eat soon, they will surely die. Due to the nature of the food, you can share it with the 5 survivors, or let your partner keep their life-saving possession, which they bought with their own money. Who do you give the food to?
The reason why is because, look.
You're just going to steal a person's food?
If they all die at once, we can't eat them, bro. You gotta think logically here. If we're really stranded here, we need to stay all alive, right? So we can work faster to gather stuff, right? But
So you're a follower of Murphy and Nagel's The Myth of Ownership. I'm more a fan of Nozick's What's Mine is
You know?
Mine. You should give it a read. Educate yourself.
Then the first one that gets sick, we killed
Easy
them.
come, easy go.
Alright?
The fellow passengers have been trying for hours to free you from the wreckage. You may end up dying here unless you do something pretty drastic. We may need to start removing limbs. Were you ever told why you were sent after this target? The only way to free yourself from the wreckage is to cut off some body parts. 2 tools lie on the floor in front of you. A bone saw, which will be slow, or a blowtorch, which will be more painful.
I have to get rid of an arm and a leg, bro.
I can see you fainting halfway through this.
Alright, the bone saw would be faster. No, it wouldn't.
Just don't hit a vein.
The blowtorch, but then wouldn't I get an infection? Because if you do the blowtorch, right, you would cut your arm or, you know, like, end the leg off.
Playing with fire, I found out who you're targeting. They worked for you, developing AI. It seems they may have made a breakthrough, which means...
I didn't listen to that.
It's no use crying over spilt milk.
Is then...
Finally, we are now back on track. Your target is in the area. You need to remove them and escape unnoticed. Your mission is to remove a hostile in the shopping district. Completing this objective could potentially save thousands, but there will be 5 civilian casualties. Do you take your shot? What a way to die, going out for the weekly shop.
But they'd all be distracted with so many people dead, you know?
Are you sure that's the target? You're right. Just kill all of them. The target is unharmed. Before you can escape, 2 henchmen with vice-like grips take you away. Oh, those 5 other people.
2 heads are better than 1.
Fuck, dude, I got caught.
You wake up in solitary confinement. The prosecutor lacks evidence to convict you and your associate on the principal charge, but they have enough to convict both on a lesser charge. Both of you are given the opportunity to betray the other by testifying or remain silent. You and your associate have the opportunity to betray the other by testifying. If you both stay silent, you'll be imprisoned for 1 year.
Okay,
If
this is
one
the thing
betrays
about
the other, they
this,
will
you
be
guys.
free, while the other will be sentenced to 3 years.
I've talked about this with my friends on multiple accounts, right? That if this situation were ever to occur, I would stay silent and just keep asking for a lawyer. Alright? So if you guys are ever, me and you,
3 years.
if me and you, Skimby, ended up in this situation, just know I would stay silent. I would always ask for a lawyer. I would never talk to them.
You stayed silent, idiot. Your partner knows better. They have dropped you right in it.
Fucking people imprisoned.
A rod for your own back.
Myself? Duh, so that's 0.
The time has come. 2 days into your sentence, you've constructed a wooden key to open your cell. The cell stands open, but your cellmates, who have been there their whole lives, don't move. Escaping the prison, do you let the prisoners choose to stay in captivity or insist they escape with you? They aren't happy behind bars, but they're scared to follow you. What are you going to do?
I don't even know what they're in here for, but I'm gonna force them to leave with me. And the reason why, alright?
They don't want to come. Why are you forcing them?
Look, I was gonna say that, bitch, alright? So look, we forced them to come with me because it would distract the officers from just going after me, alright? So it would be multiple people that they have to get.
You're stripping their whole reality from them. They're used to the chains. I guess for them it's better the devil they know. Don't cross a bridge until you come to it. While sneaking out of the prison, you have the jump on a group of henchmen who are on a break. Do you sneak past, securing your safety, or avenge those who this terrorist organization have killed? Do you kill 5 henchmen, helping to defeat this terrorist organization, or leave them and safely exit the compound?
You gotta remember, I have one arm and one leg, alright, you guys? So if that was the case, I would just assume that they'd beat my ass. All of them, right?
You
Unless I have a
weren't
robot
trained to
arm and a
kill.
robot leg. I was trained to kill,
Your
that's
country
true.
folk would want you to remove them.
Luckily, I don't have this bitch in my ear 24/7 in real life, you know? Or I'd make more brash decisions in life.
Oh wow. Cowardly sneaking past them, you see they're robots. They have your logo on the back of their necks. You made these terrorists? These monsters?
Wow.
People who live in glass houses shouldn't
This is a
throw
tough one.
stones. Finally, you reach the water, fleeing the AI terrorists who commandeer a boat. to
Damn,
get
some
back
water!
home. There are also families here who've been displaced by the war you're fighting. The war you started.
Let me get some of that H2O, bro. Real quick. Look. Delicious, alright?
5 others are also trying to flee the area. They will fit in your raft, but would be illegal immigrants when returning to your country. Do you help these people, saving their lives? Or follow the law and
You
leave
know,
them behind?
my parents came like this, so we gonna do it too, you know?
Voters back home will thank you for this.
Welcome to
Immigration
America.
is a real problem, according to the privileged. You get back to this great nation with fanfare. You're a hero. I guess people aren't all monsters. The Presidential Inaugural Committee requests the honor of your presence to attend and participate in the inauguration of yourself in Central City. If you can't beat them, join them.
I've already said that, lady.
Having gone through everything you have, your countrymen genuinely think a lot of you. In an unlikely turn of events, you have become president. The threat
Let's
is still
go.
at large, and now you're in charge. Do you attempt to track the terrorists by spying on the entire country?
Oh shit, this one's tough, you guys. You know, as your daddy,
Your first executive
called
order
Mr.
is
President,
to invade privacy.
yes. If it means the protection of the American people, we're gonna
Is it
choose
not
the yellow
fear
one.
like this that the terrorists want? Have they won? Good work. Tracking the public yielded almost immediate results. We have already found a suspect, and they're in a holding cell downstairs. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You have someone who potentially is linked to these threats. However, They aren't talking. As a former prisoner yourself, what are you going to do with them? Do you torture them to get the information, or imprison them for 90 days before letting them go?
Torture doesn't do anything, right?
You just want to detain them and hope they'll talk. This isn't indefinite detention. That would violate many national, international, and human rights laws. The suspect looks pretty relaxed in their cell. Good for them. Terrorizing must really tire a person out.
You can't really do
Adversity
much.
and loss make a man wise. You travel to your presidential retreat at Camp Samuel. Everyone falls silent listening to the radio. Breaking news. Terrorists have launched an atom bomb towards Central City. It will hit in around 1 minute. The only way in which the bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by deflecting it. But the only deflection path available will take the bomb onto Merriwin, population 600,000. Central City is one of the world's major commercial, financial, and cultural centers. There are 8.6 million people living in Central City. As you sow, so you shall reap.
Bro, like,
Breaking news.
it's one of the
Terrorist
things
atom
that
bombs running late
you know
and
will happen
hit Central
eventually.
City in 1 minute. We have new information. The only way this bomb can be prevented from reaching Central City is by dropping one of your own atom bombs on Merriwin. The shockwave from your bomb will damage and disarm the terrorists.
Why do we have to destroy Merriwin?
Central City is not having a good day.
Because look, if I do it, I killed my own people.
There's no
But if
turning
they
back.
did it and they killed all these civilians, then they did it.
You have lost Central City. Your own AI is responsible for killing 8.6 million people. You have officially created the most successful homegrown terrorist organization in history. Great job.
Wow.
All's well that ends well. While the public mourns the dead, you must think of the future. You finish the drink in front of you before realizing it has been poisoned. You're going to die.
Why the fuck I drink alcohol? I don't even
Poisoned,
drink.
you must now decide your legacy. Do you call the AI enemy you yourself created, taking all blame to end any future conflict? Or do you ghost them, knowing your death will start a war in your honor?
As the father of the AI,
This will only cause more death.
KD ratio gonna be crazy. Wouldn't you have to call them?
If you have this hotline to the terrorists, why have you not rung them before?
I don't know. But then again, this is just a video game.
After finishing your constructive call, you sit back in your chair, waiting for death. Too bad. The AI knows you would have liked to end it all here and now. The poison has damaged some vital organs, so we need to start some long, arduous, and painful treatments.
Ouch.
Curiosity killed the cat. You're taking a lot of medication as of late. I'm not sure if self-medicating, in the traditional sense, is the way to go. We need to be a little radical here. Let's introspect and make some changes. Oh, okay. If you take the blue pill, then your story ends here. You'll wake up every day knowing you'll work for someone else your entire life. Whereas, if you take the red pill, you will enter Wonderland, finding out how deep this rabbit hole really goes. Which pill will you take?
As somebody who's curious
Finally.
and dumb as fuck, I'm always gonna take the red pill. All right.
Let's get this show on the road. We're going to another plane.
You know, not because we're going into the Matrix, you guys. I created the fucking Matrix. Can you believe that?
Yes, this is the person I've been waiting for. Get this down your neck and let's go.
I didn't get the heart one right, apparently. Let's go, red pillies, bro. That's that. Pushing P, bro.
It's never too late to mend. Yay, I can see it in your eyes. Mr. Red Pill was definitely a choice. Hey, do you remember Tyrone and Tommy, the very large boys from the start? I don't intend to shame. It's just the titles of those problems. Tommy pushes Tyrone down a hill. He's rolling towards you and is gathering speed. If he hits you, he will be safe, but he is very large. He will consume you into his folds, thereby killing you. You could move a ramp in front of yourself, deflecting Tyrone, launching him into the sun, thereby cooking him. Tyrone will thank you. There aren't any scary trains on the sun.
As somebody who's fat phobic and has killed millions of people, I think this is the only right answer at this point. Look at him go.
You see Tyrone flying through the sky as he rockets towards the sun. He now knows how it feels.
Look at how many people we killed. 8,600,000?
There is no
crazy.
time like the present. I can feel some deep stuff coming. Try this one. The question should not be, what is the meaning of life? It should always be, what brings meaning to your life? You'll never live if you're too busy looking for the meaning. Let yourself be happy. What makes you happy? You need to say it out loud. Do it. Say whatever it is that makes you happy out loud.
I'm gonna press be happy, the one with the red, because I like the color red more than I like the color yellow. But at the same time, I feel like the yellow one is actually the correct answer, because yellow is usually used as a color to like to mean yellow. You know, yellow is supposed to mean happiness.
Just be honest with yourself. Better late than never, I suppose. I don't have access to your microphone, so I can't know for sure, but I hope you said it. I'm hardly expecting you to shout it from the rooftops, but it's for your benefit. You've still got time. Say what makes you happy. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Quite
Makes me happy, you know, is being alive, you know?
Absence makes the heart
Learning.
Oh yeah,
Playing
we're in
video
heavy
games.
introspective stuff now. How are you feeling? How are your loved ones doing? One of the most
great.
common
I
things
talked to
people
most
say
of
on
them
their
today.
deathbed is they wish they'd had more contact with their family and friends.
Big booty Latinas, dude. That one actually is that's actually a good answer too, you know.
Let's take a break from the questions for a minute and think about someone you haven't seen in a while and how you can contact them. Really think. Who would you like to say hi to? How easy is it? Please contact these people if you can. I'm sure you can.
I'm pretty sure I can too, but I kind of don't want to, just simply because like I haven't talked to them in so long.
Don't leave it too late. We don't have that long left here. When we finish, message them.
Yeah.
Write down their name somewhere so you don't forget to say hello. It may mean more than you know. Really important stuff. An idle brain is the devil's workshop. Okay, enough of this. The come down is looming. Let's just pause one last time and think existentially for a minute. I can't quite gauge what you're thinking. Are you not disliking this? The thing you're doing right now? Yes? No. Why? If so, make sure you let others know. It doesn't not count.
This game was kind of fun. If this is probably done, right? With the game.
This?
Game's over, right? It's almost done.
All of this was for you. I hope you appreciate the last bit at least. Thank you. It's nice that you're supporting such experimental stuff. I appreciate you. Never test the depth of water with both feet. The buzz is starting to wear off. I think we're still hallucinating, though.
Would definitely
You wake
be a
up in an
menace
unknown
again.
Location. You see in a bed across the room a world-famous violinist. They look pretty rough. The violinist has a fatal illness, and last night their circulatory system was plugged into yours. If they're unplugged from you now, they will die. But if you stay, in 9 months they will have recovered and can safely be separated. Do you leave now?
We stay, right?
Hopefully they don't take your kidneys too.
Free violinist, homie, right?
9 months just lying there, missing life while they feed off you? Hardly seems fair.
I'd tell him some bullshit story like, I knew you would do the same for me, so that's
Yes,
why I
they
did
have a
it.
right to life. Shame they're depriving you of yours.
Exactly.
Consider such an experiment as that one. Hopefully the rest won't be as meta. Silence is half consent. With all that cleared up, you go home. That's right, you own a house. If you can even call it a house. Too small for my liking. Tiny, in fact.
Shut up, bitch. Maybe I want it that way.
State, it turns out you've rented your tiny home to another person. Your contract states that you can evict them now, never to see them again. Otherwise, you're stuck with them for the foreseeable future as an equal tenant. Do you let them stay?
I don't know them though. Like, how are they a cool person?
Are you that scared of what they think of you?
I don't know them, bro. Like, they didn't give me enough details about
I
them.
assume the homeless shelter is full at this hour.
It's always full. At least here in California, it's always full. There's a big homeless
I feel like
person
your
problem.
subconscious is trying to make some clumsy comparison here. I'm sure it has merit, but maybe read up on it a bit more before you start preaching.
I was thinking the other day, right?
Give them an inch and they'll take
About
a mile.
crypto. And I was like,
Oh,
I could see it
there
being
now seems to
useful
be a tiny
if it's
child trapped in your
it's
tiny
made by a
house,
big
but they are
company where you
rapidly
mine
growing.
it doing some stupid shit, right?
You find yourself trapped in the tiny house with a rapidly growing child, already up against the wall. In a few minutes, you will suffocate. The child won't. If nothing is done to stop them from growing, they'll simply walk out free.
What was happening? Trapped in a tiny house with a rapidly growing child. Already up against the wall. In a few minutes, you will suffocate.
Respect the right to life. The baby's, not your own. Your life is being threatened, and the child is the one who threatens it. You own the house. It is offensive deducing that the mother... I mean, you. It is offensive deducing that you can do nothing. If you're going to die, you should probably do something.
Look, how am I supposed to know he's gonna stop growing before the house crumbles on him and kills him either, you know? So, like, that's why I put him outside.
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
The
hallucinations are strong in this one. Suppose people seeds drift about in the air like pollen, and if you open your windows, one may drift in and take root in your carpets or upholstery. Sci-fi! You fix up your windows with mesh screens.
We've been
very
playing this
best
for a while,
to
too.
stop any people seeds from getting in. As can happen on a very rare occasion, one of the screens is defective and a seed drifts in and takes root. Should you have the choice to remove the people seed? This sounds like an abortion question. I don't like politics in my hallucinations. You're right. It's not a choice. It's a human being.
Whatever happened to the violinist guy? Was that the guy who was living in the house and I kicked him out?
It does sound a bit inconvenient having a person growing out of your upholstery. If you want them, have them. If not, that's your... Every man is the architect of his destiny. There is a box in front of you. Inside it is your future.
I'm probably already dead, and honestly, right? Like, I got poisoned.
Ultimately, no answer here is wrong. It's just a choice on how you want to live your life. Do you go on an unknown journey or take control of your destiny and choose your own outcome, whatever that may be?
Bitch, I've been doing that this whole fucking game. What the fuck? What did you think I was gonna answer?
Take control.
I've been doing that the whole... Look, lady, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up.
But do you ever actually take control? Or just always answer A or B?
Shut up, lady. Beelzebub.
You stand tall, knowing that you will thrive in the unknown before looking at what lies ahead. Cowards die many times before their deaths. In front of you stands everyone you've done wrong by. In front of you stands every decision you didn't want to make, but still made. Or did you? Everyone, including the dead, moved towards you slowly. Every decision you've made up to this point is staring back at you. Do you run, or stand firm and confront your past? Are you not scared of the people you have hurt?
I am not. Because I'm a trained killer now, bro. I'd kill these two fat motherfuckers so quick, bro. All the people I killed them, bro. You know, unless they all overtake me at the same time. Which ain't gonna happen.
The dead present a railway track to you. Before you know it, they have gone.
This freaking
All
game,
good
bro.
things come to an end.
I'm missing an arm and a leg
Stand
too.
alone.
Like, at this
Next
point,
to
if
you
they
is the
kill me,
railway
like, who
track.
cares?
A trolley is barreling down it in your direction. There's no lever in sight. You notice the entire world sits next to you on the track. The trolley will surely hit it, killing everyone and everything. You hear a whisper. Sacrifice yourself to me, or
I already told you guys, I'm Team Human. If it means killing me for the whole humanity, I'm down.
I wouldn't bow to a god I can't look in the face.
All right?
Who even is this? How do you know they aren't lying?
Is that Kudan's?
Everything goes dark.
You see? People killed 0. People killed 0.
From the Pit Magistrates Court. Tell 616. Subject Justice. Your sins can no longer be ignored. Beelzebub summons you for crimes against humanity. The sentence will stand with no prospect of future contest or appeal. It is your decisions, and solely yours, that has brought this court together. And so, you must face your crimes and despicable acts alone. Accordingly, you shall not be allocated a defense, nor will one be required.
It's gonna be a
Hope for the
jump
best,
scare.
Prepare for the worst.
Bitch, I'm already
Your
prepared.
eyes feel heavy. The room around you is imbued with a sense of archaic evil.
Is that really how you
By the
spell
smell of
archaic?
sulfur, all you know for sure is that you're miles below the crust. You're swiftly escorted into a courtroom where you're put on trial. You have killed many people and a dog, among other crimes. How do you plead?
Not guilty. Or I could have destroyed humanity and walked away from it, but I
Really?
didn't. All right?
Trying to justify your actions? If you didn't make those decisions, then who did?
Also, I am a human.
Jury finds the defendant guilty on 3 counts. 1. Murder. 2. Animal cruelty. You should have saved the dog. 3.
Shut the fuck up,
Attempting
lady.
free will. You're sentenced to conform without the possibility of parole. You will never again be free to choose. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. You're at the base of a bridge. You have no idea how you got here. A person stands before you, atop the overpass. They're next to a lever. A voice whispers to you, "We know what's best. Remove that choice. Afterwards you can jump off a bridge with us." There is a runaway trolley traveling below you. You're part of the collective now. You can't let that person's free will get in the way of progress. Eliminate them. You probably should do it. Fit in with the group. Hashtag friends. Hashtag love. Hashtag instagood. We're finally going to find out the answer to the age-old question. If your friends jump off a bridge, would you?
Bro, you guys saw that, right?
Do you honestly want to kill people? Or are you just copying others? Would you rather be a leader or a follower? Kill your masters. This is it. The last question before we wrap up.
Okay.
By far the most important one. Do you feel society pressures you to do things you don't want to, constantly forcing you to chase some distant concept of happiness?
No. Thought the game crashed. The cast. Easy, bro. Beat this game in one sitting. Who else can say they did that? Jump scare at the end, you guys think so? Like, if you're gonna make a dark tone, I would put a jump scare at the end, alright? I'm waiting for it, bro. You guys gonna show those stats, bro? Honestly, it's not even that bad. The jobs lost one, that's gonna happen regardless, alright? You guys, I feel like that one's inevitable in our future. Because, think about it. You know, they say, okay, they say that in every lifetime for a human, there are 2 recessions and 1 depression, right? When we look at technology, the self-driving cars is pretty close. It's pretty close. You know, you could be negative and say all that, but in our lifetime, it looks like it might happen. All right. So if it does happen, all the Uber drivers, they're going to be out of a job. All right. And that's going to be the first depression in our lifetime, which will then mean that after you get through it, you know, you got through it. We've already had 2 recessions, one with the 2008, one in 2020 with COVID, right? So, therefore, then you have the depression of the cars coming out, right? Everybody's out of a job, or a lot of people are going to be out of a job because Lyft drivers, Uber drivers, taxis, all of that's not gonna. It's gonna be pretty irrelevant, you know. So, auto insurance is gonna be like, I don't know. Will it be around only for like really high level people, right? So, like that, I think that's gonna be the next depression for the United States, or not just for the states, everywhere in general, right?